And it's fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy.
Here we go.
With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. The Miami Heat came away with the win their last meeting this season against Chicago. Right now they're in charge of the season series up 2-0, looking to go for 3.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
Saw the box score the next day and thought about those percentages. They had guys just going off in that one.
And that's a display of DeRozan's athletic ability, making his presence felt on offense.
Pass to Butler. Now Adebayo. Vucevic defending. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
And so here is Miami. The Bulls getting the bucket. And Adebayo throws it down.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big bam.
Pass to Vucevic. Right wing. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's DeRozan. That's it, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And just so hard to stop DeRozan from making his way inside and generating points.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Billy Donovan gave me a few minutes. He mentioned Jimmy Butler's strong personality. Coach said Butler's going to tell you how he feels whether you like it or not. And that commands respect. His teammates will take a great effort. Unity. Kevin, back.
And using every exclamation point.
Now here's Adebayo. And that one is
to see this. They're calling his number.
Confidence for him.
It's rebounded by Kyle Lowry.
Well, Kyle Lowry, one of the big names in free agency last summer, made his mind up pretty quickly and wanted to go to Miami. With his competitive nature, he should be a terrific fit with the culture that he has built.
The offense just opens up if your playmaker comes from that 4 or 5 spot, and Bam does such a great job of it. You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Butler. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Levine. And Adebayo sends it back.
Are we sure that Bam's not wearing a watch out there? Perfect timing.
The shot by Butler. Nobody around. That doesn't go either for Butler. The wide open look here for DeRozan. He trains the quick shot. DeRozan's got 8.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And that's just smart basketball. Lowry reading the overcommitment and just whipping the ball to the open man.
Now here's Butler. There's the triple. That shot is off. And stolen by Butler. To the inside. Here's Tucker. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for Chicago. And the jam by Levine.
Mercy. That was downright dirty. Levine. Yes, sir.
Pass to Tucker. Vucevic with the block. And he gets it back. Right side, Butler. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine.
Substitutions for your Heat.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Butler. Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
Back to Levine. Pass to Vucevic. And he uses the glass on the lane.
And got to do more than that to stop Vucevic. So adept at fending off those types of challenges.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here he goes. Here's Oladipo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Vucevic.
Personal foul.
Greg, you were just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
Now at the line.
He's trying to reach another level every year. Wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent. And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet.
Oladipo hits them both.
Now, Oladipo was the most improved player in 2018, his first season with the Indiana Pacers, after being the 2nd pick in the 2013 draft.
Now here's Jones. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
And after 1 year at UNLV, Derrick Jones Jr. going pro back in 2016. He's gone from an undrafted project to a dunk contest champion.
Derrick Jones Jr., Greg, as we know, is a high flyer. In fact, he is a frequent flyer.
Yeah, I mean, all the physical tools you look for in a wing player, Kevin. Tremendous length and athleticism, and he continues to develop his skill set and capitalize on those gifts.
Here's Butler. Clock at 6.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Maybe it's time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
Here's Williams. That away now.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Butler, no good.
Well, he won.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Personal foul.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The Heat trailed by 7. 5 seconds. Here's Dedmon. No good that time. Bradley takes a step back. Pass to White. Williams for 3. No good on the last second attempt there. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Bulls lead by 7.
Who's coming on with a
2K.
Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancers.
We welcome you back to Noche Latino. Becoming an annual tradition as always here on 2K Sports, and always exciting. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Bulls.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up-tempo tonight.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, the Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can get back there. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates.
Highest level, David. Thank you. And Lowry gets double teamed. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Jones. White looking around. Inside. And he makes good on the layup.
Patrick Williams.
Williams has got his first bucket of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take.
To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And maybe that's why he's nicknamed Bam. Taking contact, bam, bam.
Here's Caruso. Power down with both hands.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Lowry has the open look. And that one's on target from the wing. Lowry's got his first bucket in this one.
Good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Over to the wing. Here's Caruso. And Adebayo sends it back. Pass to Hero. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And Tyler's got to love that when he has a chance to rise up.
And here is Williams. A double clutch. Here's Bradley. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Pass to Hero. Here's Tucker. Double team on Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. And he recovers it. Here's Lowry. Now here's Adebayo. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
Back to Adebayo.
And Bam Adebayo